All right, let's look at these diatonic triads in the key of G. So the word diatonic is just a fancy word that refers to notes or chords that naturally occur in a certain key. So we're in G. So what it is a harmonized G scale. So I'll show you on each string. Here's how it lays out. So we take the G scale on the third string. G scale on the second string. G scale on the first string. And then you put them all together with specific hand positions. Sounds real pretty, doesn't it? So let's look at these positions. So we're starting on the first inversion, so just the open G chord. I'm going to pinch strings 1, 2, and 3 with all 3 fingers. And now it harmonizes into an A minor chord. So we've got middle finger on the 3rd string, 2nd fret, index on the 1st fret, 2nd string, and then ring finger on the 1st string, 2nd fret, A minor. That goes up a whole step to a B minor. Then we go to a bar chord at the 5th fret. That's a C chord. You scoot that up to a D chord on the 7th fret. Then we go back to our minor position. This is on frets 8 and 9, and it's an E minor. Now the one that's different is this diminished chord. It's an F sharp diminished. And we've got our index barred on the 10th fret, middle finger on the 3rd string, 11th fret, and I'm just barring on strings 1 and 2, and you hear it about to resolve back to the G. And then I kept going because we're going to play through both octaves. We're back frets 13 and 14 with the A minor again. Now we're just at the octave of this. Now that goes up to our B minor a whole step, bar 17 for the C chord, up a whole step for D on 19th fret, and then the last one here is E minor on frets 20 and 21. So what we're going to do is put some rolls to these. So the 2 that I did in this video was the backward roll, or one form of the backward roll. We're going middle on 1st string, index 2nd, thumb 3rd, middle 1st, index 2nd, thumb 3rd, middle 1st, thumb 5th. So to keep it simple, we're going to do one shape per roll. So we're going to go. So that's a good roll to practice these with because it just sweeps right across all three strings, and you can really hear the chords. So that's a good one. And then the next roll we're going to use is the forward reverse roll. Thumb third, index second, middle first, thumb fifth, middle first, index second, thumb third, and middle first. So what we're going to do here is split each shape, one shape for 4 notes of the roll, and then the next shape for the next 4. So we're splitting 2 chords per measure here. So we've got and then it's good to go back the other direction. And just play around with it and see what kind of sounds you can get. Just to show you how I can make licks out of this thing, I'll make a 2-measure D lick. So if I just play from the D bar chord, C, B minor, A minor, and G. And then I put that forward reverse roll over it, and I'll go. I just went from D all the way back down to G. And everything else is just passing chords. Just leading the ear right back to the root note. So here's a little bluegrass piece, just something simple that has 2 measures of D, and I'll show you how that works in here. So it's pretty easy to start to incorporate in tunes and make cool musical ideas with these things. So what I'd like you to do first is just get your fingers on these places, get your hands on these steps, get your ears hearing these things, and you'll make sense out of it after you practice. But first step is just getting your hands on it, practicing it. And we're going to be doing two other videos with each inversion, because this is going to occur off of each G major chord. The D. So watch the other 2 videos and just practice them, have fun with it, and good things will happen.